quit our jobs, sold our house, and set off to travel the world. After our last stop in Singapore, we made our way to Bangkok, where every street feels alive and nothing goes as expected.
It's nuts down here.
We rode a train that winds along the river, chased waterfalls, and followed our curiosity through the chaos of the city. We're Brandi and Roy. Welcome to Bangkok.
We're up early today because we're going to take a tour and it's about a 3-hour drive away, so let's go.
We just hit the first stop of our tour today. We're at the Death Railway.
Over 100,000 prisoners of war during World War II died making this railway. And this bridge behind it was bombed after Japan lost by the UK, and then they came back and rebuilt it. It's kind of crazy to be standing in the exact spot a bomb was dropped. Oh, it just feels weird. It's very peaceful here too. Also, with the 100,000 men that died here, they all died in like 16 months, which is insane. There's 200,000 people that worked on this and half of them died. Nuts.
We're just waiting for the train.
Preparing ourselves.
Because our tour guide said we gotta fight to get out the train.
You need to fighting and to get fast. 4 months ago, I fighting and my leg is broken. If you get a seat, that means you are winner for today.
Otherwise, we gotta stand for an hour, but I'm fine with standing for an hour.
We're getting ready.
Okay.
We're losers, we gotta stand for an hour. It was completely full when we got out here.
Take a train ride just to see.
I stuck my head out the window and I lost my sunglasses I've had for years.
Hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you.
It's nice and sunny, and I don't have any sunnies anymore.
You want some? What? I think we're going to eat lunch. I'm not sure. We're just following the guide.
Lunch is served.
Already ready.
Ready when we got here. We got the chicken fried rice. It's actually really good. It looks like little donuts, bananas, watermelon, tam gai soup, which we've never had.
I don't know what kind of bananas these are, but in Thailand, these little tiny bananas, they're the best bananas there are. I almost ate the skin.
Just try these little donut things. They're actually really good. And they have little bananas in it. Delicious. Not what I was expecting, but it's so good.
How's that, son?
Right?
We made it to Erawan Falls.
From the first floor to the last floor, number 7 is 2 kilometers train to upstairs.
Got our life jackets because they don't allow you to swim without a life jacket in the waterfalls, unfortunately.
You gotta rent it for 2 hours for 20 baht each.
So at least it's cheap. There's like 7 waterfalls here to hike, plus I guess a bunch more like in between them. So we're ready to go hike.
So we're gonna hike to the top because it closes first.
We're going to number 7.
And you're winners if you do.
That's what our guide said at least. Made it to 1. Level 2. Oh, that's awesome. That's so beautiful. 2 down, 5 to go. And it's humid out here too.
It is so hot.
And I think it was 2 kilometers from the very beginning to the top one way, so 4 kilometers all day. And we're gonna stop and swim on the way down.
Yes.
But we're trying to get to the top before it closes. So we're gonna skip swimming probably, unless we get too hot, and go all the way to the top. 3, pretty busy here too. Supposedly you wanna get here before 11 a.m. It's what, 2 o'clock now, 1:30? It's pretty busy.
See all these stairs?
These ones are steep. These stairs are tough. One good thing about the stairs, you get views like this. Or it looks like there's a slide at this one.
It's hot, sweaty, drenched, shirt's drenched.
Yeah, my arms, my face. 5. I think this is where the pavement runs out. This is trippy as hell. Looks so weird. You know what it reminds me of? The guy on Guinness World Records
The nail.
with the nails. 6. I'm regretting the decision to come all the way to the top before swim.
I think this is worse than Great Wall of China. Now it's hot.
This is hot, pretty hot, humid, but just think of how great that water's gonna be when we jump in it. We're almost there. Time we think we're there, we turn a corner, there's more stairs.
10 more steps.
As the sign says, you are a conqueror. But I feel like
Fish nibble on you. And it freaks me out.
there's little tiny fish in here.
Big ones are over there. It's not going anywhere.
Because the big fish?
Yeah.
Look at the color of that water. Oh, there's big fish in here. This is cool in here. There's a little cave in there. Let's try to go in there. It's sweet in here. All right, let's go check out the other ones. We're gonna skip 6 because it's just, you can't really swim. That one's 5, but I don't think we're gonna swim there either. This one's 4, I don't think we're gonna swim here either. The colors look beautiful here. This is the one that has a slide, but I don't have shoes on.
Got milk.
3 might be my favorite. Big waterfall, colorful, big pool, not that many people here. There's a ton of fish here. Brandi getting in, she's afraid of the fish. She's afraid of them biting her. It's a little cold. Feels good though, because it's hot outside.
Roy lost his shoe. But he got it.
That thing's powerful. Feels weird over there, right under the waterfall. There's like all these like weeds or something that rub up on your leg. But powerful.
Touch me.
I touched Brandi under the water.
There's all these fish that nibble on your legs here, so.
I've only had it once. I think it's because I constantly move.
Yeah.
Just move your legs while you're doing it. It's pretty deep here. Oh.
We only have like 30 minutes left, so we're gonna go check out number 2. Look how beautiful it is. The water, amazing.
Yeah, this one's the most colorful for sure. This one's a little sketchy to get into though.
Giant pool.
And it's mud is slippery.
That is.
Kids getting in trouble for not wearing life jackets and jumping in. Look at cave back here. Look at that. I think I lost my contact. Oh, nope, still in there. Heading to 1, we got about 10 minutes left, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to swim, but at least
Check it out.
Boys and ants are carrying a big dead cockroach.
1's just right next to 2. This one's cool too. We don't have enough time to go swimming though. We're heading back to the van. I guess we do have 15 minutes. Live. This one's much easier to get in. Maybe it's not as easy.
Feels so good. Nice and cool. I didn't know it was recording this time. I'm gonna grab it.
Well, that was a fun tour of the Erawan Falls.
Very cool.
Which one was your favorite?
I think 3 was my favorite.
I like 3 a lot. 2 was the best, like color-wise, I think.
5 was cool because it had a slide, but we didn't go in it.
Next time, if I had shoes, I would have climbed over there and went. And maybe if we had more time too.
Yeah, took us too long to climb to the top,
But
we made it.
But we're heading back to Bangkok. It's a 3-hour drive, so we'll see you there. That's a water monitor lizard right there. Big monitor lizard. It was just chilling right here next to the road. Scared the shit out of Brandi. Oh, look at
Big
that.
guy.
Looks like a dragon swimming in there. That's insane. That was nuts.
That was so nuts.
We
It was
just
so
walked
close to
right
us.
next to the road and it just scurried away real quick. We're like, oh shit, grab the camera. Now we'll see you back in Bangkok. There's a cool looking bird in there. I don't know if you can see it. Scared the shit out of Brandi after seeing that water monitor lizard.
You're a little on edge?
I'm on edge. A little too close for comfort. Roy Cody.
He's scared the shit out of you. Good prank, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, for real this time? We'll see you in Bangkok. Well, we got dropped off from our tour back in Bangkok, so
Yep.
we're pretty hungry, so we're gonna go find something to eat.
They only make Radna and Pad See Ew.
We got Pad See Ew.
It's our favorite. Looks good.
We got Pad See Ew with pork. It's hot. So delicious. The noodles like chewy, still has a bite to it. It's really good. Pork is very tender. Has some eggs in there, and then we threw some chilies in there. Spice it up.
Dinner was so delicious. The more you ate it, the better it got. It was so good.
It was great. And the owner was awesome too.
So sweet.
We told them where we found this place because not a lot of foreigners go here. It's all locals. We told him we found it on the Roman Cook YouTube channel. And then he just started playing the YouTube video of the Roman Cook coming here. It was funny. He was like proud of it.
It was cute.
But we're not done yet. We're going to Chinatown to get some Michelin star dessert. This cat's here every night. Every night we come here, she's sitting there laying, or the day too, but she gets kicked out during the day. Made it to Chinatown, and it's nuts
Crazy.
down here. Friday night is busy.
Hello. We get one order with the pandan. This is the Michelin-rated restaurant that hawker stall that we were talking about. It's like a Chinese donut, and the sauce that we got in it's like a pandan coconut sauce. So we'll see. We haven't had it before. Pretty good. Sweet. It's like coconut, but not overly sweet. Kind of savory.
Well, that's great. Also, we were worried because the fryer wasn't there, so they were already fried, and then he just grills them. But they're actually crispy. Really good flavor too.
We're gonna call it a night, finish our donuts, and head back to the hotel. See you tomorrow. We're at Jack's Chicken Rice, and we already tried it once, and it's amazing. So we had to come back and get it. Can't wait.
Kapkum kap.
So this is gonna be like a roast or a poached chicken that's cooked in like the chicken broth, and then the roasted chicken. So you get a combination of both, and then the rice is so good. It's cooked in the chicken broth as well.
And then we got some kind of soup. I don't know what the soup's called. It's really good though, and it's good for your digestion.
Digestive.
And then the sauces, we got seafood sauce, a little spicy sauce.
So good.
It's delicious. And this sauce also is like a spicy sauce, but the seafood sauce is where it's at.
As good as the first time. Amazing.
That place is great. If you're here in Bangkok, you need to come to Jack's Chicken and Rice. We'll put it in the link down below.
So good.
The owner is so nice.
So sweet and friendly.
And it's only 60 baht for the meal, which is so cheap.
Cheap and amazing. Definitely will be back every time we come here. But I lost my sunnies yesterday and I'm borrowing Roy's, so I need to get a pair of my own. So we're gonna head to the world's biggest weekend market, Chatuchak market.
It's like 15,000 stalls. So
Yeah. So hopefully I can find a pair there. We just made it to the market. Hopefully I can find some glasses and maybe a sweet treat. We'll see.
we found one place with glasses. Let's see. I like those ones. Found mine. Since Ozzy Osbourne just died.
Nice.
Yeah, you should get those.
We were here like a minute, but I found a pair. They're only 39 baht, which is a steal. So these will do the job.
This place is massive. You just keep going down a hall and they turn right and there's more stuff. It's crazy. They have everything in there too. Clothes, whatever this is.
I think it says it's like 35 acres full of stalls, over 15,000 stalls.
This market is very touristy. It's not very many locals you see in here. It's all tourists. But if you want to get souvenirs, it's a great place to come. This market's so big and has so many different things. You can get everything from classic Thailand fans, a fork, spoon, candle, jeans, food, books, hidden suit made out of jeans, pineapple purse, and fruit smoothies, and much more. There's so much stuff in here, it's crazy.
For sure. This is so delicious. It's so hot, very nice.
We normally just get pineapple. This time we got strawberry and pineapple mixed. Oh, it's so good. And it's very hot here and it's very refreshing today. Mission successful.
I got my glasses.
We barely covered this market though. It's huge. There's a whole nother building that's inside that's like 5 stories tall that we didn't even go into.
But we're so hot, so we're gonna go cool off in our rooftop pool.
Yeah, we'll see you there. Made it to our pool. It's busy as hell, so we're probably not gonna film because it's a little awkward.
We just made it to the first one-night market.
It's very local. As we're walking through here, we have not seen one foreigner yet.
Hopefully we find some good eats.
Yeah. Starting off strong with dessert.
Oh yes.
I'm getting a roti pancake with Nutella and almonds. We've never had almonds on it, but we love.
Usually we get peanut butter and Nutella, so it should be good. It is so good. I love it. The crunchiness, the sweet, very good.
Brandy's right. This might be my favorite roti we've ever had.
It is so good.
We've had a lot of roti. It was really good.
All right, we went with the traditional, the chicken kebab. Now.
We've been craving it. We haven't had it since Tokyo.
But it's not like the Turkish one because they don't have, I don't know what kind of sauce we got, honestly. I think it's a sweet chili and maybe a garlic sauce.
Sweet chili and garlic.
And then she had ketchup and I said no ketchup. So, chicken, lettuce, it looks like some crackers. It was 60 baht. Good.
I really like this one. It's not as good as the one in Tokyo, but I don't think anything can beat that.
She's so funny. She doesn't speak English, so we're just kind of translating by grunts. She shows me something to ask me about. I got like fried, almost lost the lid. I got fried pork with rice, super hot peppers. I told her only a couple in there. Some garlic.
It was like made fresh to order.
She made it right there in front of us, and I'm excited about it. It smells so good. We got nam jim jiao. It's like a spicy sauce. We love this sauce. I think I'm gonna pour.
It's like a fish sauce with sugar and
chili flake. Yeah, it's really good. And then a seafood sauce, which we just found out a couple days ago that we really love. Pour a little bit of that on there. I'll mix it around. All right, let's try this. It's probably gonna be hot as. That is so good. Pork is like super crispy, but still tender on the inside. It's just, I love this dish. These little green peppers are hot as. I've had a couple already. My mouth's burning. But this dish is great. And it was only 50 baht, so in the budget. We're so full and we're about to leave the market, but we had to make one last stop. Coconut ice cream with some almonds in it. And it was only 25 baht too.
normally we get it with peanuts, but they didn't have peanuts, so we got it with almonds.
It's actually really good with almonds. I might like it better with almonds. The ice cream's really creamy too, it's good.
Nothing better than coconut ice cream in Thailand.
Well, that's it from the first one night market.
We had lots of good treats.
So we'll see you tomorrow. Did a good job. I don't know about the styling.
Looks a little
It's not,
different?
yeah, different than I normally do it, but it's okay for today. I think we're gonna go try to get something to eat and then head to a park.
They have coconut ice cream. Spotted it, I'm getting one.
When Brandi sees it, she's gotta get it.
Hello. Can I get a coconut? You want one? One coconut cone?
Let's see if it's good as the little ice cream man.
I like that one better, but this is good.
No peanuts either.
This is 39 baht. No peanuts, and there's big chunks of coconut in it. but it's good.
You can't trust me. I just tried to lick the cone and it fell on the ground.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
I tried to catch it with the camera in my hand, so it's all over the camera too. We came to a famous yellow curry restaurant that was featured on Netflix.
It's not just yellow curry. They have yellow, Penang, red, and green.
We came for the yellow. We came here 2 days ago at like, what, 7 o'clock? They opened at 2.
Yeah.
And they were sold out of all the yellow. They only had the green left.
Yeah.
Which we want to try the yellow, so we came back today.
Yellow curry, Penang, both are pork, Chinese sausage.
Trying the yellow curry. That was really good. Big old chunks of potatoes. Which one are you trying? Yellow?
Yellow.
It's good, right? It's really good flavor.
Very good flavor.
The Penang. The Penang looks good. Which one you like better?
Both are good. Like yellow better.
And I got Chinese sausage too. I'm gonna try it. That's weird. It's like sweet. Really sweet. Good. I like it. Really good. And it was only $65 for this plate with all 3 meats. We feel really uncomfortable and really awkward because people all around us. But this is really good. I like it.
Food is very good.
That place was delicious. Everything we had was delicious.
So amazing.
It's a little awkward for us to film. We're still getting used to all this. I felt like everybody was staring.
It was very local and small, and there's these little stools that you just sit on and right next to each other.
Surprisingly, my favorite thing was the Chinese sausage. It had a little weird texture, which I didn't mind.
Texture.
And then it was like sweet. It was like, surprisingly, it was my favorite thing on the menu.
Yellow curry was my favorite thing, but we only got 1 dish so we could share, so we have room for more food since we found something that's only, I don't know.
The place we're going to next, Brandi has to try in every country.
We found it. We'll have to go try it. They didn't have too much things that were different from back home. They got loaded nachos, the chips look way better. And then a naked chicken taco, so it's chicken with all the stuff in it. And then they had my favorite sauce from back in the day, lava sauce. So I was super excited to try that. All of this was 378 baht. 378 baht.
So that's why you eat local.
Definitely.
My food earlier was 65 baht.
Yeah.
Well, that Taco Bell wasn't really worth it, but
No.
gotta try it in every country.
Yep.
It's our weird thing. But
But we tried it though.
we're off to Lumpini Park to see some lizards.
We just made it to Lumpini Park. I read when I was looking up this park that you can use paddle boats here for free.
Park is very peaceful and there's like not that many people here. So many fish in here. This park is so peaceful and quiet, and it's like right in the middle of the city too. Just see all the skyscrapers around us. There's like no one here.
It's so beautiful here. I just love how you have like this peaceful, calming, like with the trees and the water, and then you just look at them and it's beautiful, like skyscrapers.
Yeah, it's like Central Park or whatever in New York.
Gorgeous.
Except that siren's going off now. But we do see people on paddle boats here. We just got to find out where you get them from. We're not riding duck boats.
We're too fat.
Yeah, we got told we're too fat. He didn't say it directly, but you only can weigh 80 kilograms.
To go one person, but if you go 2 people, it's 150.
Yeah. So if you're over 80 kilograms, you can't go. Which
We are.
could have been us if we didn't eat Taco Bell. Water monitor lizard right there. That's huge too. Freaking alligator. Afraid of people. We're pretty close. It's probably 4 feet long too. Little tiny one here. This one's probably 2 feet long, maybe.
He's coming to see you.
Oh, he's coming to me now. Go over there and pet him, Brand.
Yeah.
It's a little freaky. They can climb trees. They could be in these trees and land on our heads.
This park was really awesome to see.
Yeah, especially seeing the monitor lizards. That big giant one was cool.
And the cute little baby from afar.
Too bad we had too much Taco Bell to ride the paddle boats. But now we're going to ride. Now we're off to ride real boats down the river. On the mother load. Thing's huge. I think that one's bigger than the other one in there. They swim so peacefully too. Walking like a herd of cattle to the boat. Everybody's fighting for a spot.
Got on the boat.
We're in the middle, but at least we're on top. That's a huge shopping center. We did one of these river cruises with dinners last time. This one's much better.
Wat Arun. Wat Arun.
So impressive. Just all those little carvings of the whole thing. That should be our boat.
For passengers alighting here, please stand by at the exit.
We finally found what Brandy's been wanting all day that I ruined for her earlier.
Sawatika. You want? Yeah. Can I get coconut?
Brandy's happy. I got chocolate and vanilla with some peanuts on top.
The go-to in Thailand, coconut with peanuts, the best.
Good. Oh, it was good. That boat ride was awesome.
It's very cool.
It was like a tour, but it wasn't. It was just like transportation.
And it was only 40 baht a person.
Yeah, last time we were in Bangkok, we took one of those like dinner cruises on the boat, and it was like pretty much the same exact thing, except they fed you food, and the food was not good. So this one's a lot better to do. And if you ride the local boat, it's only 16 baht per person, but it stops at every single pier.
We tried taking that one back, but it closed for the day, which was a blessing in disguise because we found an ice cream cart and it's so worth it.
We're staying in Chinatown, so we're gonna go up, get a quick drink of water, relax for a minute, and then we'll come back out when it's a little bit darker. Time to walk around Chinatown. It's chaotic.
Crazy. Go with the local. This pineapple smoothie is so good. We had one the other day. It's only 40 baht. So delicious.
I'm going to get some weird ice cream now. I got the weirdest ice cream I probably ever going to try. Soy sauce ice cream. Give it a try. I don't know, I'm a little nervous. I don't really like soy sauce that much either. It's actually not bad. I kind of like it. Almost like a caramel. It's weird. Oh, I get the soy sauce after though. Yeah, it's good. I like it. It was only 23 baht too. I get Coke, but they like put the slushy machine and they tap the bottom and then it all freezes. But last time we were in Thailand, we tried to get it and it was literally just Coke. So we'll see if it's better this time. It's actually frozen this time, which is nice. It's good too.
So good. Missing the almonds, but delicious.
The last stop of the night, ham and cheese toasty from 7-Eleven.
We've been here 5 times, and this is the first time that we actually got the toasties.
Which is crazy because it's like super famous here.
Yeah, it is really so good and worth it. It's only 30 baht, which is fantastic. And they cook it there. They have a little panini press and they cook it for you.
That's hot as shit, but it's good. The journey is not over, so if you want to continue following along, click right here.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.